7B79 water signal chest WEFT, WEFT UFO, and radio signal. There's the data. Okay, this is RF pulses plus proton energies, water signals, communication device for long distance and UFO spaceship found in the WOW data line 22 formulas. Today's July 7th. This is a solid state nuclear magnetic resonance to magic angle spinning, MAS. Keywords from a formula video was in line 7B78. It's called magic angle spinning P3 formula, which was the previous video. P3 formula UFO, sorry. July 1st, 2003, my thoughts. The keyword magic angle spinning has several videos and formulas with it, which we've already gone through. June 29th, 2013, that's when I was doing the research originally. So I'm going to Google the keywords potentious fluid from data in part 2 previous video from magic angle spinning part 2 formula video. The keyword that came up was water signal suppression, so I want to know what that was. So quotes in Wiki, the most commonly used method to suppress water peak is chest. Chemical shift selective. Chest consists in applying 3 couples, 90 degrees RF pulses plus dephasing gradients in each spatial direction. The bandwidth of these RF pulses is narrow and centered on the resonance frequency of the water peak in order to saturate the water signal and preserve the signal from other metabolites. Techniques applying a 180 degree inversion pulse with adapted TI, like those used in flare and stir sequences, can also be used to eliminate the water signal. WEFT, water elimination Fourier transform, or suppress the fat signal in breath spectroscopy, for example. In practice, chest is more commonly used than WEFT. Principles of volume selection. The analyzed volume is selected by a succession of 3 selective radiofrequency pulses accompanied by gradients in the 3 directions in space. These pulses determine 3 orthogonal planes whose intersections corresponds to the volume studied. Only the signal of this voxel will be recorded by selecting only the echo resulting from the series of 3 radiofrequency pulses. Sorry, my alarm's going off on my watch to remind me to eat lunch. Okay, so this is an RF and the GSC, GCP, and GCF pulse. Okay, and then it shows these diagrams here. Look at the diagrams there. My thoughts: the red square in the proton is the proton in the core of the engine of the UFO spaceship that levitates within the perimeters of space or set up for it. Keywords in the data are 3 selective radio frequency pulses. So my thoughts is it's going to create a 3rd dimension and time spaces within a proton Higgs boson electric field. Okay. So the keywords press and steam sequences, quotes from blog. Acquisition of the signal from the selected voxel can be performed using 2 different types of sequence. Steam, stimulated echo acquisition mode. The 3 voxel selection RF pulses have flipped angles of 90 degrees. The stimulated echo is recorded from the cumulated effect of the 3 pulses, thus corresponding to the signal from the only voxel of interest. CF chapter 672, hand echo and stimulated echo. The TE of the stimulated echo corresponds to double the time interval between the first 2 pulses. The delay between the 2nd and 3rd RF pulses is the mixed time TM. This technique is particularly adapted to short TE spectral acquisitions, and the blog was www.imaios.com. Okay? July 3rd, formula from the data will continue in our next several videos. Thank you for watching.